Who here has lived through the bear market of 2013 to 2016? All right, so Joel, in that bear market where you got everything was just dead, what kind of returns were you thinking about getting? Not just in in coins, but even in some of the ICOs, it wasn't as big as it is right now, but even in 2016, some of the ICOs that did happen, what kind of returns were you expecting when you put money in?
Um, okay, so in 2013, I would have been happy to just get back the money that's been put into it. So just 1x, and I would be happy because back then we were going from 1200 to 600 to 200. So just getting back the money that's gone in was a big deal. 2016, I was an active investor. I was in college. Um, I was involved with multiple companies that raised over $30 million right at the beginning, but I wasn't anticipating the 40x, 50x returns that we see. So for me, the benchmark was more of a 3x, 4x in 2016. I did not personally take positions in any of these ICOs, even during the bull market, because I was always expecting a correction because I spent too much time in the bear market to really have a change of perception of what's going on. And now that markets are changing again, possibly for a bear market, I might turn bullish again. So it's just it's just a case of bad timing. But so right now, I look a lot at fundamentals and where the value is.
So basically, everyone here should do the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm just being very honest. My personal record, in terms of capital, is not great. But in terms of intellectual capital, in terms of the research and network and the kind of things these guys have gone on to build,
Yeah.
it's been very.
Yeah. Sandeep, you also lived through the bear market, right? What kind of returns were you looking at when you were seeing ICOs that started happening? Did you invest in any ICOs during the bear market?
At that point in time, at least in 2013 and 14, it was more of a very community driven thing. ICO was not even a word at that point in time, right? So it was more of a project that you guys believed in, you put in the money, and then when it lists on an exchange, then and hardly any exchanges back then, right? Where you had this kind of liquidity that's available now. So whatever you put in, you just take it back, right? It was maybe 50%, 1x, 2x, that's about it, right? But then 2000, I think Ethereum and Lisk kind of changed both, right? Those were the first two ICOs that went on to give crazy returns, right? You had Liskillionaires as a word that was coined, right? So, yeah, it went 40x, it went 50x, it went crazy. I mean, we've seen those times as well. And that's when I think the boom started of the ICO, right? So, it was, we never expected this, right? Because in that bear market, you're hardly, it was just sideways, or it was just going from top to down. I mean,
Yeah.
1200
It went
to
from
200.
low to
like how-
lower, right?
Yeah, like how Joel was mentioning. So we really didn't have any expectations then. But I think Ethereum and Lisk, when it happened, I think that's when the entire cycle changed.
Yeah.